Welcome to the quietest story you'll never finish. There's no beginning, no end, just a slow, winding path through stillness. You are walking now. The road beneath your feet is soft with moss, worn smooth by centuries of travelers who passed by without urgency. The forest surrounds you, not thick and wild, but wide and hushed, like a cathedral built of trees. The canopy above filters light into quiet greens and pale golds, and the only sound is your breath, even in calm, and the crunch of gravel softened by time. There's no destination. The path curves gently through the woods. Sometimes it narrows between birch trunks that whisper secrets with their leaves. Sometimes it widens into clearings filled with low fog and the distant call of birds you cannot name. Every step is slow. Every moment is long and quiet. You come upon a stone wall, half crumbled, covered in ivy. It doesn't mark anything. Just a memory of something old. You rest your hand on it. The stone is cool, and the moss is damp beneath your fingers. Time doesn't matter here. You could stay by this wall forever, and nothing would change. A breeze drifts through. It carries the scent of wood smoke and something sweet, lavender or mint. You can't be sure. There is a cottage nearby, though you cannot see it. You can almost hear the clink of a teacup being set gently on a saucer. Someone lives here, perhaps. Or perhaps it's just a dream that someone once lived here, and their memory still echoes in the wind. You walk on. The ground slopes downward, the path turning into steps carved into the hillside. They are wide, shallow steps, barely rising at all, as though made for someone who never wished to hurry. You take each one slowly, not because you're tired, but because you don't want to rush the descent. The deeper you go, the quieter the world becomes. At the bottom, a wooden bridge stretches over a stream. The water is still, not rushing, just gently gliding over smooth rocks, releasing any lingering tension with a soft exhale. The ancient tree overhead stretches its branches wide, its leaves whispering tender secrets as the breeze flows through them. The soft rustling creates a gentle symphony, a delicate melody that mingles with the distant murmur of a babbling brook hidden just beyond the trees. Your body feels weightless and completely at ease, sinking deeper into the lush grass as if embraced by the earth itself. The horizon blurs softly, colors melting into one another in gentle waves of lavender, blue, and gold. The sky above is vast and endless, a quiet canvas waiting to be painted with dreams. In this serene space, time dissolves. The steady rhythm of your heartbeat becomes the only measure, a soothing pulse that grounds you in the present moment. Your mind drifts effortlessly, thoughts becoming soft clouds that float away on the breeze. The world around you breathes softly, alive with a quiet magic that invites surrender. The gentle hush of the meadow wraps around you like a warm shawl, comforting and secure. Here, you are free to let go completely, to fall deeper into the endless, tender embrace of sleep. And as the mist curls and swirls around you, carrying you gently onward, you drift further and further into the soft, infinite quiet of dreams. The meadow's gentle embrace seems to cradle you as you sink deeper into a world softened by twilight's lingering hues. The delicate mist wraps around you like a silk shroud, cool yet comforting, blurring the edges of reality into a soothing haze. Your breath moves slow and steady, each inhale drawing in peace, each exhale releasing the last traces of tension. Above, the ancient tree stands sentinel, its branches swaying softly in rhythm with the whispering breeze. Leaves murmur gentle secrets, their quiet rustling blending seamlessly with the distant trickle of a hidden stream, creating a lullaby woven from nature's own tender melody. And as you drift ever deeper, your mind quiets, your body softens, and you become one with the endless, peaceful night. Wrapped in the warm, soothing arms of dreams, soft shadows lengthen as the morning light gently fades into the tender hues of dawn. The meadow's quiet song continues, a delicate symphony of rustling leaves, distant bird calls, and the subtle murmur of a hidden stream. This gentle chorus cradles you, each note weaving seamlessly into the next, a soothing thread that pulls you ever deeper into rest. Your breath moves slow and steady, a calming tide that rises and falls with effortless ease. The cool earth beneath you supports your body, firm yet gentle, grounding you in this moment of perfect stillness. Above, the ancient tree stands watchful and wise, its branches swaying softly, whispering lullabies to the waking world. The soft light around you dims to a warm, embracing glow, casting everything in gentle shades of amber and rose. The horizon stretches wide and infinite, a quiet promise of new beginnings wrapped in peaceful silence. Time drifts away, unmeasured and infinite, as you float in the tender space between dreams and waking. A gentle breeze stirs once more, carrying the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and fresh earth. It moves like a loving hand brushing softly against your cheek, inviting you to relax further, to let go completely. Your eyelids flutter, heavy and slow, until they close fully, and you slip gently beneath the surface of sleep. Here, there are no endings, no beginnings, only the endless flow of calm and the soft embrace of night's gentle song. And so you drift, deeper and deeper, into the vast, quiet ocean of sleep. The mist thickens around you, swirling gently like a soft veil drawn across the meadow. The air is cool and sweet, carrying the subtle scent of damp earth and wildflowers freshly kissed by dew. Each breath you take is slow and full, filling your lungs with calm and peace. Your eyelids grow heavier, fluttering like delicate petals closing for the night. The soft light dims to a tender glow, and the world around you fades into a serene blur. Time slows to a gentle pulse, measured only by the steady beat of your heart and the whispering breath of the earth. Here, in this endless moment of stillness, you are free. Free to let go, free to rest, free to dream without end. And as the meadow sighs softly beneath the morning sky, you drift ever deeper into the warm, quiet ocean of sleep. The gentle warmth of the morning embraces you, wrapping you like a soft, familiar blanket. Around you, the meadow breathes in quiet rhythms, the flowers nodding slowly as if lulled by an unseen melody. Every blade of grass, every petal seems to hum with the same serene energy that flows through your veins, steady and calm. Your thoughts dissolve into the softness of the moment, no longer tethered to the past or future. Instead, they float lightly, drifting like wisps of cloud across an endless sky, weightless and free. The gentle rustling of leaves overhead and the distant murmur of the brook blend into a lullaby sung by the earth itself. A cool breeze caresses your skin, carrying the delicate scent of pine and wildflowers. It moves slowly, deliberately, as if reluctant to break the spell of stillness. Each breath you take is a gentle tide, rising and falling in harmony with the peaceful pulse of the world around you. The sky above deepens into a soft blue, the first hints of sunlight warming the horizon. Yet here, beneath the sheltering branches, time seems to hold its breath. The meadow stretches endlessly in all directions, a vast sea of calm and quiet that invites you to surrender fully to its embrace. In this sacred space between night and day, you float weightlessly, cradled by the gentle hands of the earth and sky. There is no need to awaken, no need to move. Only the slow, tender unfolding of rest, the sweet surrender to sleep's gentle call. Sinking deeper into the cool earth, every muscle releasing tension with each slow, deliberate breath. The air is fresh and pure, filled with the scent of dew-kissed wildflowers and damp soil, grounding you firmly in this moment of serene stillness. As the sky brightens, painting the horizon with hues of soft gold and blush pink, you find yourself drifting between wakefulness and dreams, suspended in a peaceful space where time loses meaning. The gentle rhythm of your heartbeat becomes the steady drum guiding you deeper into calm, lulling your mind into a state of restful surrender. Here, in this quiet haven, worries melt away, replaced by a soothing warmth that wraps around you like a soft blanket. There is no need to rush, no need to grasp, only the slow unfolding of peace and the tender embrace of sleep. And as the new day awakens, you remain cradled in the gentle arms of the meadow. Softly drifting, endlessly resting, forever at peace. The meadow's breath is slow and steady, a gentle rhythm that echoes through the quiet landscape. Mist rises in delicate swirls, weaving through the wildflowers and grass like a soft veil, blurring the edges of the world into gentle shapes and muted colors. The ancient tree above you stretches its branches wide, offering shelter and comfort as the morning light filters through in golden shafts. You lie still, your body sinking deeper into the cool earth, wrapped in the soothing embrace of nature's calm. Each breath you take is a gentle tide, flowing in and out, carrying away any lingering tension or restless thoughts. The air is crisp and fresh, filled with the faint scent of pine and earth, grounding you firmly in this moment of peace. Around you, the meadow hums softly with life, the quiet flutter of wings, the distant call of a bird waking to the new day, the rustle of leaves stirred by a gentle breeze. Yet all these sounds blend seamlessly into a lullaby of tranquility, inviting you to drift further into rest. Rest. And as the light of morning continues to bloom, you drift further and further into the soft, endless quiet of sleep. The soft glow of dawn deepens, bathing the meadow in hues of gentle amber and rose. The air holds a delicate warmth, wrapping around you like a comforting blanket, inviting your body to relax further into the earth's tender embrace. Each breath you take draws in the peaceful morning essence, filling your lungs with calm and clarity. Around you, the meadow stirs with quiet life, the gentle rustle of grass as small creatures awaken, the distant murmur of a brook flowing steadily, the faint scent of blooming flowers carried on a light breeze. Yet, despite this gentle awakening, the world remains hushed, a sanctuary of stillness that welcomes you without demand or expectation. You lie beneath the ancient tree, its branches stretching wide as if sheltering you from the worries and noise of the day ahead. The soft moss and grass beneath cushion your body, grounding you in the present moment where time seems to stretch and pause. Your breathing is slow and even, a steady rhythm that aligns perfectly with the heartbeat of the earth beneath you. As your eyelids grow heavy, fluttering like the wings of a resting bird, you feel a profound sense of peace settle over your mind. Thoughts dissolve into the quiet, worries fade like distant echoes, and all that remains is the gentle ebb and flow of calm. Here, in this tranquil space between night and day, between waking and dreaming, you find rest. A deep, untroubled rest that carries you softly onward, into the warm, endless embrace of sleep. The morning light gently filters through the leaves, casting a soft, dappled pattern across the meadow as you remain nestled beneath the ancient tree. The world around you breathes quietly, a symphony of gentle sounds, the rustle of leaves, the distant song of birds, the whisper of a breeze weaving through the grass. Your body feels weightless. A gentle breeze stirs, weaving through the leaves and carrying the delicate whispers of the forest. It wraps around you like a shawl spun from the morning mist, soothing every fiber of your being. The gentle caress invites your thoughts to dissolve, drifting away like clouds scattered by the dawn. Time slips quietly by, measured not in minutes or hours, but in the slow unfolding of light and shadow, breath and heartbeat. The world is vast and still, infinite in its softness, and you are a part of this great, quiet rhythm. Here, there is no rush, no urgency, only the endless flow of calm. The tender lullaby of the earth itself. And as you surrender fully to this gentle song, your mind and body sink deeper into the warm embrace of rest, into the endless, soothing river of sleep. Soft whispers of the wind ripple through the leaves above, each breath a gentle invitation to drift further into tranquility. The meadow around you seems alive with quiet magic, a subtle dance of light and shadow playing across the blades of grass, while distant birdsong fades into a peaceful silence. Your body sinks deeper into the earth's embrace, weightless and free, as the world narrows to the slow, steady rhythm of your heartbeat. The sky above shifts slowly, a canvas painted in soft pastels, pale pinks blending into gentle blues, all wrapped in a silken haze that blurs the line between dream and waking. Time feels suspended, a delicate balance held in the quiet space where night yields to dawn. With each breath, your mind grows lighter, thoughts unraveling like threads of mist carried away on the breeze. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to chase or control. Only the serene flow of calm and the tender pull of sleep. Around you, the meadow breathes softly, alive with the whispered stories of the earth, stories without end, told in the language of stillness and peace. You are cradled within this timeless embrace, a gentle traveler on a quiet journey with no destination but. The soft rustling of leaves overhead mingles with the distant, peaceful calls of awakening birds, a harmonious chorus that fills the new day without urgency or haste. Your breathing remains deep and calm, each inhale drawing in the fresh promise of morning, each exhale releasing the last threads of night's lingering dreams. The world around you seems paused, as if holding its breath in reverence to the delicate balance between rest and awakening. The path you came down fades into the soft light behind you, a quiet reminder of the journey you've taken through this serene landscape. Ahead, the meadow stretches wide and welcoming, its gentle hills rolling toward horizons painted with the softest hues of dawn. You feel a profound stillness settle over you, a quiet peace that lingers beyond the fading dreams, beyond the shifting light. There is no need to rise, no need to move. Just this moment, a gentle pause where night meets day, sleep meets waking, and time holds no sway. Here, in this perfect stillness, you rest, wrapped in the warm quiet of a world just beginning to stir. And as the sun rises slowly higher, you drift gently, deeper into calm, into rest, into sleep. The golden light of dawn grows softer, casting long, gentle shadows across the meadow as the world awakens in slow, deliberate breaths. The air hums with the subtle chorus of morning, the distant rustle of leaves, the quiet stir of small creatures beginning their day, the soft trill of birds greeting the sun. Yet within this awakening, the meadow remains a sanctuary of calm, cradling you in its peaceful embrace. You remain beneath the ancient tree, feeling its sturdy branches arch protectively overhead. The soft grass cushions your body, cool and fragrant with the scent of earth and wildflowers. Your breathing flows steady and deep, a slow tide that carries you further from wakefulness and closer to the depths of sleep. Each inhale carries the scent of damp earth and wildflowers, fresh and pure, filling your lungs with calm. Each exhale releases any lingering tension, letting your muscles melt into the softness beneath you. Above, the stars begin to wane, their light dimming gently as the horizon blushes with the promise of dawn. But here, wrapped in the quiet folds of the meadow, time feels suspended, a delicate balance between night and day, wakefulness and dreams. In the distance, the faint song of a morning bird stirs, a single note rising slowly, fading softly into the vast stillness. It is a gentle herald, not of urgency, but of peaceful transition. You listen without opening your eyes, allowing the melody to weave through your dreams like a thread of light. The air shifts subtly, carrying the cool kiss of early morning dew. It brushes softly over your skin, a reminder of the world's slow awakening. Yet you remain nestled in the quiet heart of the meadow, wrapped in the lingering warmth of night's embrace. You are weightless, free from time's demands, held tenderly between dusk and dawn. Your thoughts float like drifting clouds, light and unburdened, dissolving into the vast, gentle silence. And as the new day begins to stir beyond the horizon, you remain still, peaceful, and softly cradled by the endless quiet. The first gentle rays of dawn begin to filter softly through the canopy above, casting a pale golden glow that dances delicately across the dewy grass. The meadow, still wrapped in a tender mist, sparkles faintly, each droplet catching the light like a tiny star come to rest upon the earth. The cool morning air is fresh and sweet, filled with the subtle fragrance of blooming wildflowers and the earth's own breath. You lie there quietly beneath the tree's wide branches, feeling the slow warmth of the sun's touch seep through the coolness, wrapping you in a gentle embrace. The leaves overhead rustle in response, their soft murmur blending seamlessly with the slow rhythm of your heartbeat. Your thoughts drift, light and effortless, like leaves floating on a still pond. Each one fades gently into the next, until your mind is a quiet lake, smooth and undisturbed. There is no rush, no need to grasp or hold. Only the slow, steady unfolding of rest. From the darkness beyond the hill, a soft glow begins to rise, pale and steady like the first hint of dawn. It does not chase away the night but mingles gently with the lingering stars, painting the sky in hues of soft lavender and gold. This light invites you, not to wake, but to journey deeper into the realm of dreams. The path you have traveled fades softly beneath the grass, leaving no trace but the quiet memory of your steps. Ahead, the world opens into a vast expanse of gentle hills and whispering meadows, bathed in the calm glow of the twilight mist. You are weightless here, floating between the fading night and the coming day. The air is filled with the gentle hum of life at rest, a lullaby carried on the breeze, slow and soothing. It wraps around you like a warm shawl, inviting you to surrender fully to the calm. Your eyelids grow heavy once more, fluttering like soft wings as sleep beckons with a tender pull. The quiet world holds you gently, rocking you toward a deep, untroubled rest. And in this timeless space, you drift softly, endlessly. Where stories pause, but peace remains. The meadow's gentle hum fades into a deeper quiet as you drift further into the embrace of night. The hills around you seem to breathe softly, rising and falling with the slow pulse of the earth itself. The mist thickens, swirling in lazy spirals that curl around your body like a silken cloak, softening the world into shapes of shadow and light. Your breath deepens, slow and even, matching the steady rhythm of the night. The path narrows, dipping into a small hollow where the air shimmers faintly, cool and sweet. Here, a circle of wildflowers blooms in the moonlight, their petals pale and glowing softly, as if touched by the very essence of peace. You pause to kneel among them, feeling the tender brush of petals against your skin. The silence here is deep and full, a quiet sanctuary beyond the reach of thought or time. The flowers seem to hum with a delicate energy, a soothing vibration that settles over your heart. As you rise, the path carries you onward toward a gentle hill crowned by a solitary tree, its branches reaching wide like welcoming arms. Beneath its boughs, a patch of soft grass invites you to lie down once more. You sink into the earth, the blades cool and comforting beneath you, and gaze upward through the leaves to the vast sky beyond. Stars twinkle softly, distant and steady, their light weaving a tapestry of quiet wonder. The night sky stretches infinitely, a calm ocean of darkness studded with points of shimmering silver. The vastness humbles and comforts, reminding you of the gentle rhythm that moves through all things. In this tranquil space, your thoughts slow to a gentle drift. The world narrows to breath and heartbeat, to the soft pulse of night itself. Every muscle releases tension, every worry dissolves into the mist. Here, there is only peace. Here, there is only rest. And the slow, tender lullaby of sleep. The night deepens its embrace as you lie beneath the sprawling branches of the solitary tree, the grass soft beneath your body and the sky endless above. The stars blink gently, their light weaving a quiet symphony that seems to pulse in time with your steady breath. The cool earth beneath you feels alive, a silent witness to the peaceful moment unfolding. A gentle breeze stirs, carrying with it the faint scent of wild herbs and distant rain. It brushes softly against your skin, like the delicate touch of a whispered promise. You settle down, feeling the solid wood beneath you and the coolness of the evening air. Around you, the forest breathes in unison, a slow, deep exhale that soothes your mind and eases your body. Closing your eyes, you listen to the symphony of the night, the rustle of leaves, the distant call of an owl, the gentle babble of the stream. Each sound is a note in a lullaby crafted by the earth itself, wrapping you in a cocoon of serenity. Here, time loses meaning. Here, worries dissolve like morning fog. Here, only the quiet remains, steady, gentle, infinite. You lean back, sinking into the moment, letting the calm wash over you like a gentle tide. The path continues to wind ahead, endless and inviting, but for now you are still. You are at peace. And sleep, soft and sure, is waiting just beyond the horizon of your thoughts. The cool air settles softly around you as you rest upon the wooden bench, the grain warm and smooth beneath your fingertips. The forest seems to breathe in harmony with your own steady rhythm, leaves whispering gentle secrets overhead as the canopy filters the faintest glimmers of starlight. The subtle scent of pine and earth mingles, grounding you deeper into the present moment. Beyond the bench, the path stretches onward, winding through groves of towering trees whose trunks are wrapped in delicate moss. The quiet hum of the night, the soft rustle of small creatures moving through underbrush, the distant call of an owl, creates a serene symphony, soothing your mind and inviting each breath to slow and deepen. A light fog drifts across the forest floor, curling between roots and rocks like a silken thread, weaving the world into a soft focused dream. The mist embraces you without chill, a gentle caress that smooths the edges of wakefulness. With a calm ease, you rise and continue forward. Each step is measured and unhurried, a dance in tune with the stillness around you. Sinking further into the soft bed beneath you. Above, the stars shimmer faintly, their light gentle and unhurried. The sky stretches endlessly, a vast expanse of quiet wonder that invites you to drift freely, untethered by worry or haste. The meadow around you breathes softly, alive with a gentle magic that soothes and restores. Here, In this place between waking and dreaming, you are free to let go completely. No story needs finishing. No questions demand answers. Only the soft embrace of night. Only the slow, steady rhythm of peace. Only sleep, warm, deep, and unending. The gentle pulse of the night carries you onward, deeper into the vast expanse of calm. Each breath you take is a thread woven into the quiet fabric of the world, pulling you softly toward rest. The meadow fades slowly as the mist thickens again, wrapping you in its tender arms. You rise with ease, moving without thought or haste, guided only by the gentle flow beneath your feet. The path unwinds before you like a silver ribbon, glistening faintly under a sky brushed with twilight hues. The trees lean close, their leaves whispering lullabies that drift softly through the air, inviting you further into the stillness. As you walk, the scent of earth and wildflowers mingles with the cool night air, grounding you in the moment. A small stream appears, its waters clear and smooth, reflecting the stars like scattered jewels. You pause to watch the gentle current, letting its quiet movement mirror the slow, steady rhythm growing within you. Continuing on, you find yourself beneath a canopy of ancient trees, their branches woven together like a protective shelter. Light filters through in dappled patterns, painting the ground with soft shadows that shift like gentle waves. The air here is thick with peace, a presence that hums quietly in every leaf and stone. Ahead, a small wooden bench sits beside the path, inviting you to rest once more. A harmony of sound and silence that lulls your mind further into stillness. Each exhale carries away the last remnants of wakefulness. Each inhale fills you with peace. Around you, the meadow seems to pulse softly with life. The faint flutter of wings, the distant call of an owl, the subtle rustle of grass in the breeze. None of it startles. Instead, it reassures, like the gentle touch of a hand guiding you deeper into rest. Your eyes close more fully, sinking into the darkness behind your lids where dreams begin to stir. Shapes and colors move slowly, unfolding like petals in time with your steady breathing. There is no urgency here, no destination. Only the endless, soothing flow of quiet. Here, the world holds its breath with you. Here, the night is your companion. Here, sleep is a soft river carrying you gently onward, deeper and deeper, until the last thought fades and you are simply weightless. And in that weightlessness you rest. You are home. The soft earth beneath you cradles your body, a quiet comfort that seems to breathe alongside your own steady breaths. The branches above sway gently, casting shadows that dance like whispered secrets in the dim light. The fireflies flicker lazily, their glow pulsing softly, a slow heartbeat of the meadow itself. You close your eyes, feeling the cool night air mingle with the warmth of the oak's embrace. Your thoughts begin to blur, melting away like morning mist under the sun. There is no need to hold on, no reason to resist the gentle pull drawing you deeper into calm. Somewhere in the distance, the faint song of a nightingale drifts through the trees, a soft melody without urgency or demand. It blends with the rustle of leaves and the whisper of the breeze, creating a lullaby woven by the night itself. You breathe in rhythm with the song, slow and steady. Inhale, exhale, the world fades to a quiet hush, as if time itself is pausing just for you. Your limbs grow heavy, relaxed beyond effort. Instead, it soothes, wrapping you in a gentle hush that quiets even the faintest thoughts. Far above, the constellations shift ever so slightly, their ancient light twinkling with quiet wisdom. They tell no stories here, only offer a silent witness to the peacefulness that has settled over the world. Their glow filters softly through the oak's leaves, dappling your skin with a shimmering pattern that feels like a tender blessing. In this serene sanctuary, your mind drifts free of narrative or purpose. There are no chapters to turn, no endings to seek. Instead, you float in a gentle current of nothingness and everything, a tranquil space where the boundaries between waking and dreaming blur and fade. Your eyelids grow heavy, fluttering like the soft wings of a moth, until finally they close completely. The meadow, the oak, the stars, all dissolve into a comforting darkness filled with the promise of rest. And as you surrender fully to this stillness, you become the quietest story there is, one that lulls itself to sleep, never to be finished, only endlessly dreamed. The night deepens around you, folding the meadow into a cocoon of silence and soft shadows. The air feels thick with calm, a velvet stillness that wraps gently around your shoulders, urging every muscle to relax, every thought to soften. The gentle hum of the earth beneath you seems to synchronize with the steady beat of your heart, slow and even, a rhythm without hurry or strain. A faint glow begins to emerge beyond the trees, subtle and warm, like the first light of dawn teasing the horizon, yet never quite arriving. It does not disturb the night but mingles with the stars, a promise whispered in soft colors, pale pinks, tender blues, and gentle golds, weaving together a tapestry of light and shadow. The oak tree's branches cradle you as you lie beneath them, leaves whispering secrets only the night can understand. The gentle rustling blends with your breath. It does not disturb the night but mingles with the stars, a promise whispered in soft colors, pale pinks, tender blues, and gentle golds, weaving together a tapestry of light and shadow. The oak tree's branches cradle you as you lie beneath them, leaves whispering secrets only the night can understand. The gentle rustling blends with your breath, a harmony of sound and silence that lulls your mind further into stillness. Each exhale carries away the last remnants of wakefulness. Each inhale fills you with peace. Around you, the meadow seems to pulse softly with life, the faint flutter of wings, the distant call of an owl, the subtle rustle of grass in the breeze. None of it startles. Instead, it reassures, like the gentle touch of a hand guiding you deeper into rest. Your eyes close more fully, sinking into the darkness behind your lids where dreams begin to stir. Shapes and colors move slowly, unfolding like petals in time with your steady breathing. There is no urgency here, no destination. Only the endless, soothing flow of quiet. Here, the world holds its breath with you. Here, the night is your companion. Here, sleep is a soft river carrying you gently onward, deeper and deeper, until the last thought fades and you are simply weightless. And in that weightlessness you rest. You are home. The gentle rhythm of your breathing becomes the only sound in the vast stillness. Each inhale brings a tender wave of calm that washes over you, and every exhale releases a quiet sigh, as if the earth itself breathes alongside you. The meadow, the oak, the stars, they all seem to hold you in a timeless embrace, where moments stretch infinitely and worries dissolve into the night air. A soft mist begins to rise from the ground, swirling slowly around your form like a delicate veil woven from moonlight and dreams. It drapes over your skin with a cool caress, blending seamlessly with the warmth that radiates from the earth beneath you. This mist does not chill or disturb, casting shadows that dance like whispered secrets in the dim light. The fireflies flicker lazily, their glow pulsing softly, a slow heartbeat of the meadow itself. You close your eyes, feeling the cool night air mingle with the warmth of the oak's embrace. Your thoughts begin to blur, melting away like morning mist under the sun. There is no need to hold on, no reason to resist the gentle pull drawing you deeper into calm. Somewhere in the distance, the faint song of a nightingale drifts through the trees, a soft melody without urgency or demand. It blends with the rustle of leaves and the whisper of the breeze, creating a lullaby woven by the night itself. You breathe in rhythm with the song, slow and steady. Inhale, exhale, the world fades to a quiet hush, as if time itself is pausing just for you. Your limbs grow heavy, relaxed beyond effort, sinking further into the soft bed beneath you. Above, the stars shimmer faintly, their light gentle and unhurried. The sky stretches endlessly, a vast expanse of quiet wonder that invites you to drift freely, untethered by worry or haste. The meadow around you breathes softly, alive with a gentle magic that soothes and restores. Here, in this place between waking and dreaming, you are free to let go completely. No story needs finishing. No questions demand answers. Only the soft embrace of night. Only the slow, steady rhythm of peace. Only sleep, warm, deep, and unending. The night deepens around you, folding the meadow into a cocoon of silence and soft shadows. The air feels thick with calm, a velvet stillness that wraps gently around your shoulders, urging every muscle to relax, every thought to soften. The gentle hum of the earth beneath you seems to synchronize with the steady beat of your heart, slow and even, a rhythm without hurry or straying. A faint glow begins to emerge beyond the trees, subtle and warm, like the first light of dawn teasing the horizon, yet never quite arriving. You sit beside the pool formed at the waterfall's base, feeling the cool mist kiss your skin. The surface of the water reflects the muted light above, rippling softly as a gentle breeze stirs the air. Here, time seems to fold in on itself. Moments stretch and elongate, becoming a seamless flow of quiet peace. Closing your eyes, you listen to the symphony of soft sounds, the whisper of leaves, the gentle rush of water, the distant call of an unseen bird. Each sound is a thread weaving you further into calm, pulling you gently towards rest. Rising again, you follow the path as it leads you through a thicket of wildflowers, their delicate petals glowing faintly in the soft light. The scent is sweet and calming, like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. You breathe deeply, letting the fragrance settle in your lungs and lull your mind into stillness. The trail opens into a meadow bathed in a gentle twilight glow. Tall grasses sway softly, and fireflies flicker like tiny stars scattered at your feet. You walk slowly, feeling the softness of the grass beneath your bare feet, each blade bending gently as you pass. At the meadow's center stands a lone oak tree, its branches spreading wide and welcoming. Beneath its boughs lies a bed of soft leaves and moss, inviting you to rest. You lie down, sinking into the gentle cushion, the tree's presence enveloping you like a guardian of dreams. Above, the sky deepens into shades of indigo and violet, stars beginning to twinkle softly. The world quiets even further, and your breath slows to a gentle rhythm. Here, under the watchful branches of the ancient oak, sleep comes not as an intrusion but as a natural, gentle visitor, welcoming you into its tender embrace. The soft earth beneath you cradles your body, a quiet comfort that seems to breathe alongside your own steady breaths. The branches above sway gently. You see a circle of lanterns hanging from slender branches, their flames steady and golden. They cast warm pools of light on a carpet of moss and fallen leaves, inviting you to rest once again. You settle down among the lights, feeling the cool moss beneath you, soft and comforting. The lanterns sway lightly in an unseen breeze, their light flickering like gentle heartbeats in the dark. Above, the trees seem to lean in, their silver leaves rustling softly in a lullaby only the night knows. Closing your eyes, you let yourself be carried away, not by a story of grand events, but by the simple presence of quiet, the slow unfolding of stillness. Every breath grows deeper, every muscle loosens, and the world around you melts into a peaceful haze. The night is long, but you are not alone. You are cradled by the fog, held by the hush, and guided by the slow, steady light of the lanterns. Sleep is coming, and this time, it will not let you go. The soft glow of the lanterns fades gently as you rise once more, your feet barely touching the mossy ground beneath. The fog swirls around you like a whispered secret, wrapping you in its cool embrace. Each step forward feels lighter, as if the very air is cushioning your passage, guiding you deeper into the heart of this tranquil world. The path narrows, winding between ancient trees whose trunks seem to pulse with quiet energy. Their leaves shimmer faintly, like silver coins catching the faintest light. The silence here is profound yet comforting, a deep hush that fills the spaces between your thoughts and settles into your bones. Ahead, the sound of flowing water grows, a slow, steady murmur that blends seamlessly with the rhythm of your breathing. You approach a small waterfall cascading over smooth stones, its waters glistening like liquid glass under a sky that is neither night nor day. The mist from the falls rises gently, mingling with the fog and softening the edges of the world around you. You may pick it up in another dream, another night, or perhaps never again. Because this story is not one you're meant to finish. It's one that finishes you. Not with endings, but with rest. With the weight of your eyelids. With the comfort of quiet. So lie there. Stay there. Float in the garden that doesn't fade. The world will go on, but you don't need to. Not tonight. Not here. Only this. The hush. The fog. The garden. And sleep. The garden's embrace loosens slowly as you rise once more, moving like a whisper through the cool mist. Each step is measured, unhurried, as if the earth itself breathes in time with you. The path ahead fades softly into a pale light, neither day nor night, but something in between, a gentle twilight that promises nothing but peace. As you walk, the trees begin to change. The bark smooths into soft gray, like ancient skin, and their leaves turn silver beneath the quiet glow. Above, the sky is a muted canvas of soft blues and purples, where stars hang like delicate lanterns swaying in a slow, cosmic breeze. You come upon a narrow bridge, arched gently over a creek that hums softly beneath. The water is clear and slow-moving, reflecting the pale light in shimmering ripples. No rush disturbs this stream, only a quiet song, barely audible, that seems to echo from the stones themselves. Pausing, you lean on the railing and breathe deeply. The air carries the faint scent of rain and wildflowers, blending with the earthy richness of the forest floor. Your senses soften, drawing in the calm like a warm shawl around your shoulders. Crossing the bridge, the path winds upward now, curling around hills that roll gently like waves frozen in place. The mist thickens here, wrapping the world in a silken veil that softens every sound, every shape. You move through it effortlessly, a part of the fog's quiet dance. Ahead, a faint glow emerges, small lights flickering in the distance. As you approach, sleep walks beside you now. Not to lead you, not to follow, just to be with you, quietly, until the rest is no longer needed. You remain in the garden, resting on the moss, your body sinking slightly into the earth's quiet embrace. The fog, once shifting and moving, now feels still, like a blanket that has found its perfect place. It wraps gently around your limbs, not heavy, not cold, but exactly as it should be. Soft, present, still. Somewhere nearby, a wind chime stirs. Its notes are low and slow, like droplets falling into a deep well. The sound doesn't startle. It reassures. It reminds you that you are here, and that here is safe. A soft rustle comes from the far end of the garden. You don't need to lift your head to look. You know what it is, a gentle creature unseen, perhaps a deer or fox, or something older still, something made of forest and fog. It walks without sound, leaves no tracks, and it, too, is not in a hurry. Above, the stars grow a little brighter. Not sharp or glittering, but muted and warm, like candlelight behind sheer curtains. You could count them, but your mind doesn't want to. The numbers drift away. Time drifts away. Everything drifts. The pool beside you no longer reflects anything. It seems deeper now, a still portal to somewhere slower, softer. You dip your fingers in again, and this time, the water feels warmer, as if it remembers your touch. You let your hand rest there. Not to reach for anything. Not to change anything. Just to feel what stillness feels like. Your breath slows even further. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. No thought follows another. No need arises. The hush becomes the story. The fog, the moss, the sky above, these are the words now. And they say only this: stay. Rest. Let go. And so you do. The path has paused with you. It's still there, waiting, winding forward through valleys and moonlit forests and forgotten doorways. But you are not meant to walk it now. Not yet. You rise again. Your movements are fluid, slow, like smoke rising or a curtain drifting in a windless room. Every motion here belongs to another pace, another clock that does not tick. Ahead, you see a lantern hanging from an iron hook, swaying slightly though there is no breeze. The glass is fogged from the inside, but it casts a soft amber glow over the path. Next to it, an old sign hangs crooked on a tree. It bears no words. Just a carved symbol, an open eye, half-lidded. Not meant for reading, only feeling. You pass beneath the lantern. Its glow lingers on your shoulders like a shawl, warming but weightless. Then, the path widens. You come upon a quiet garden enclosed by a low stone wall. The gate creaks open as you approach, though no hand touches it. Inside, the plants are not arranged in rows, but in flowing patterns, spirals of lavender, small blue flowers that glow faintly, ferns that sway though the air is still. At the center of the garden sits a small, circular pool. Its surface reflects nothing. Not sky. Not trees. Only silence. You sit by its edge, legs tucked beneath you, and look into the deep, dark water. You see nothing, and feel everything. The fog curls low, coiling around your feet. The air is warmer here, as if the garden holds its own weather, its own season. You feel the edges of yourself begin to blur, not vanish, just soften, as if the world is making room for your rest. A bell rings again, far away this time, or perhaps in your memory. One note. No more. You lie back on the moss. Your eyes drift upward, past the arches of trees, past the thin threads of fog that hang in the air like lace. There are stars now. Or maybe they've always been there. You feel the earth hold you, not with weight, but with welcome. And for a moment that stretches longer than time itself, you forget you were ever walking. You forget where the path began, or whether it ends. All that remains is this: the hush, the glow, the garden, the mist. Not quickly. Not with purpose. You stand like mist rising from stone, quietly, softly, without a sound. The path continues. Now it's narrower still, lined with moss-covered stones, some of which glow faintly, just enough to guide your steps. You don't need to look down. Your feet know the way. Maybe you've walked this path before. Maybe in a dream. You pass a wooden door in the side of a hill. It's round and sunken, as though the earth grew around it. There's no handle, no sign. You don't knock. You don't open it. It's not meant for now. Just another gentle mystery resting in the hollow. The air is damp but never cold. It clings to your skin like silk, like sleep. Each breath feels slower, deeper. The space between your thoughts stretches, until even your inner voice has gone quiet. Far ahead you see a glow. It isn't fire, and it isn't the sun. It's something softer, like the color of memory, or the warmth of a song you once forgot. It doesn't grow closer, but it doesn't fade either. It waits, as if it knows you'll arrive eventually. But there is no rush. Because here, there is only the path, the fog, and the gentle pull of rest. You walk on. Not toward anything. Not away from anything. Just through. You walk with no need for destination, only the rhythm of your steps and the hush of the world around you. Each footfall is soundless, as if even the ground has agreed to let you pass without a whisper. The trees begin to lean inward now, their branches arching above to form a vaulted ceiling of leaves and shadow. You are walking through a cathedral of stillness. To your left, a small stream winds beside the path. It makes no splash, no song, just a steady murmur like breath in sleep. The water moves over stones worn smooth by time, their shapes rounded and perfect, shaped not by force but by patience. You pause to kneel by the edge, dipping your fingers into the cool surface. The stream accepts the touch, then carries it away. Like a voice speaking without words. You stop on the bridge. You lean against the railing. You don't think. You don't need to. The forest on the other side seems older. The trees here are taller. Their bark darker. Their roots thicker. You step into their shadow, and the temperature changes. Cooler, quieter still. A mist hangs in the air. You walk slower. Even your thoughts begin to fade, like ripples fading from the surface of a pond. You pass a gate. It creaks open without your touch. The path narrows again. Ferns brush against your ankles. Somewhere to your right, a bell rings softly, just once. Not for alarm. Not for time. Just to say, yes, you're still here. Keep going. You come to a clearing. There is a bench made of stone, wrapped in vines. You sit. The fog curls at your feet. You close your eyes for a moment, and the silence deepens. Somewhere, far off, an owl calls once, and everything stills again. The story hasn't started, but you've been inside it all along. You remain seated on the stone bench, not because you're tired, but because the air itself seems to press gently down, inviting you to rest. The fog has thickened just slightly, blurring the edges of trees and softening every shape. The forest becomes less a place and more a feeling, cool, calm, and without urgency. You tilt your head back. Above you, branches lace across the sky like fingers threading through clouds. There's a dim light behind them, maybe moonlight, maybe morning. It doesn't matter. There's no need to name it. It simply is, and that's enough. Somewhere behind you, the wind carries the scent of old books and candle wax, as though a hidden library waits nearby, tucked between trees, its windows always fogged, its doors never locked. You won't go there. Not now. Just knowing it exists is comfort enough. The bench warms beneath you. Not from sun or fire, but from presence. The same way a memory warms a room, or a voice on the wind makes you feel less alone. And so you rise again. Your body feels weightless, melting into the earth's soft cradle as the meadow hums with life unseen, a chorus of subtle sounds that speak in hushed tones of rest and renewal. The sky above fades from deep indigo to the faintest shades of dawn, a promise of light wrapped in tranquility. Your mind drifts gently, thoughts dissolving like morning fog, leaving only a serene calmness behind. Time loses meaning here. There are no beginnings or endings, just an endless now filled with warmth and quiet. The gentle pull of sleep grows stronger, a soft tide that carries you away from wakefulness and into the vast ocean of dreams. You surrender to this tender current, floating effortlessly deeper into the soothing stillness. And as the meadow sighs beneath the awakening sky, you rest. Peaceful, endless, and completely at ease. The soft light of dawn gently fades as you lie beneath the ancient tree, wrapped in the meadow's tender embrace. Every breath you take is slow and even, carrying with it the peace of the night now gently giving way to morning. The world around you hums quietly, a final lullaby whispered by the leaves and the breeze. Your body is light, your mind calm, drifting effortlessly between wakefulness and dreams. Time feels suspended, as if the universe itself holds its breath to honor this perfect moment of stillness. Here, in this serene space, all worries dissolve, leaving only the gentle pulse of rest. And as the sun rises higher, casting golden rays upon the earth, you remain cradled in the warm arms of sleep. Wrapped forever in the endless quiet of the meadow. Rest well, and let the peace carry you through the night and into every new dawn.